Okay, today we're going to talk about arithmetic and algebra. Just as a reminder, is the study of vocabulary words, that algebra is the study of math using letters and numbers to show a relationship, where arithmetic is the study of math using one of the four operations: add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And the concept that we're going to actually explore today are statements. Now, if I were to tell you that 3 times 5 equals 15, we know that that would be a true statement. And if we take it into the calculator and put 3 times 5, we're going to see that it equals 15. Now, this whole thing right here, the 3 times 5 equals 15, is considered to be a statement, and it's also going to be a true statement because we can go in and use a calculator to prove it. Now, what if I told you that 3 times 5 equals 12? Well, if I go to my calculator and do 3 times 5, it's going to tell me that it's 15. So we know that in this case it's going to be a false statement. So what you're going to do at this time is you're going to look at several different statements and you're going to decide whether that statement is true or false. Okay, we're going to look at one more type of statements today, and that's going to be considered an open statement. An open statement is going to have some kind of letter in that statement, still using the operations add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and also using an equal sign. So for example, we can say 3 times n equals 15. This is considered an open statement. We don't know what n is. We can possibly find an answer for it, but we're not going to do that today. So what we're going to do right now is go ahead and go through and classify statements based on whether they're true, false, or open. Now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at a statement, such an open statement, such as 6 plus n equals 10. And we're going to say that n equals different numbers. For example, we're going to say n equals 2, n equals 5, and n equals 4. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of us can look at that statement and be able to tell what the answer is right off the bat. However, for those ones that do not see that right away, what we're going to do is we're going to take 6 plus, and then whatever n equals whatever it tells us that n equals, we're going to replace that n with that number. So in this case, the n is going to be replaced with a 2. So 6 plus 2 equals 10. Now if I take 6 plus 2, I get 8 equals 10. So we know that this is a false statement. So we're taking our open statements and decide which number is going to make that true. So our next one, I'm going to do 6 plus 5 because I'm replacing that n with a 5. That's what it's telling me to do, equals 10. So 6 plus 5 is 11 equals 10. Again, another false statement. Now our last one, let's do 6 plus 4, since that's what it tells me to replace n with, equals 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, equals 10, and that's our true statement. So that is going to be, 4 would be our solution to this open statement.